Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Can you maintain your composure when standing amidst the emotional turmoil of others? The answer lies in one of the most powerful principles of Stoic philosophy. Not everyone can separate their own emotions from those of others, but with the 10 rules of a Stoic, this can truly become a natural habit in life. Dr. Ryan Holiday, a well-known author who has extensively studied Stoic philosophy, has shared that emotional control is not only the key to handling stress, but also the secret to achieving sustainable success. You will surely be amazed when you discover these rules, which can help you become strong and unaffected by the emotional waves of others. 1. Happiness from within. Happiness is not something you can find externally. It is a feeling that comes from within, from understanding and accepting yourself. By living according to Stoic philosophy, we learn not to let the emotions of others control us. Instead of seeking validation or joy from the outside, turn inward, where peace and freedom reside. True happiness comes from the ability to master your own emotions and thoughts. When you are not dependent on the judgments or actions of others, you become the creator of your own happiness. This will help you face challenges and maintain inner peace despite the influences of the outside world. We need to learn to live independently, not relying on external factors to feel happy. When the sense of fulfillment no longer comes from meeting the needs of others, you will find joy in simple and meaningful things, such as living authentically and being in harmony with yourself. From there, inner peace will guide you to a truly happy life. 2. The path to happiness. The path to happiness is not always easy, but Stoic philosophy shows that happiness does not come from things beyond our control. Happiness begins with accepting the present and letting go of unrealistic expectations for the future. Instead of seeking things we cannot control, focus on what is within our power. One of the basic principles of Stoicism is learning to separate emotions from the people and situations around us. When you do not let others decide your emotional state, you will find true peace. This means living independently, where you can master your emotions and not rely on external factors to feel happy. It is important to learn how to view and accept difficulties as part of life. When you stop chasing unrealistic expectations and accept things as they are, you will realize that true happiness is a state of mind, not a goal to be achieved. According to Stoicism, happiness is about living fully with yourself, without needing to rely on circumstances or the approval of others. 3. Living independently and autonomously. Living independently and autonomously is one of the most important principles in Stoic philosophy. This does not mean living alone or isolating yourself from others, but rather the ability to control your emotions and thoughts, not allowing the influence of others to disturb your inner peace. Stoicism teaches that happiness and tranquility begin from within, not from external factors. Relying on the recognition or approval of others will only make you feel insecure and out of control. When you can be independent in your mind, you will not be swept away by the fluctuations around you. Independence is not just about living alone, it is about freedom in how you think and act. You do not need to follow the crowd or live according to the expectations of others. True independence is understanding that your satisfaction and worth do not come from outside, but from within yourself. When you master your emotions and choose your own path, you will feel freer, stronger than ever, and find deep peace in your soul. 4. Practicing emotional detachment. Practicing emotional detachment is one of the most important steps on the journey of living by Stoic philosophy. Detachment does not mean being indifferent or cold towards others, but rather the ability to avoid letting other people's emotions influence and disrupt your inner peace. Stoicism teaches that in order to achieve true freedom, you must learn to detach from negative emotions or dependence on others. When you allow the emotions of others to control you, you give them power over your life and emotions. Detachment helps you regain control, preventing external factors from disturbing your stability and happiness. Practicing detachment involves recognizing and adjusting your emotional reactions. This can begin by observing your emotions and asking yourself why you are reacting in a certain way. Once you understand the underlying causes, you can learn to respond more calmly and wisely. Detachment helps you maintain composure, self-control, and prevents the emotions of others from overwhelming you. 5. The illusion of control. One of the key lessons taught by Stoic philosophy is the truth about the illusion of control. We often believe that we can control everything around us, from other people's actions to the outcomes in our lives. However, the reality is that we can only control ourselves, our emotions, thoughts, and reactions. Any attempt to control things beyond our reach, such as changing someone else's emotions or manipulating circumstances, only leads to stress and frustration. Stoicism advises that instead of clinging to the illusion of control, we should focus on the things that we truly have the power to change, ourselves. When you let go of the desire to control everything, you will find liberation, and this is the key to inner peace. Recognizing that you cannot change others or external events will help you release unnecessary worries and focus on improving yourself. The feeling of not being able to control everything is not a negative factor, but an opportunity to reflect on what you can change and grow. 6. How to free yourself from unhealthy relationships. One of the greatest challenges in life is knowing when to walk away from unhealthy relationships. Stoic philosophy teaches that not all relationships bring peace or foster personal growth. Sometimes these relationships can hinder our development and harm our mental well-being. Stoicism encourages us to recognize and confront the truth. If a relationship makes you feel stressed, anxious, or disrespected, it's a sign that you need to reconsider it. Freeing yourself from these relationships not only helps you regain your freedom, but also creates the opportunity for you to find harmony in healthier relationships. Letting go doesn't mean giving up love, but choosing peace and inner growth. When you walk away from negative relationships, you create space for those that truly support and nurture your personal development. Learn to say no when necessary, protect yourself, and maintain respect for yourself. 7. Build a strong inner self. A strong inner self is the key to overcoming all challenges in life. In Stoic philosophy, resilience doesn't come from the outside. It stems from mastering our own emotions and thoughts. When we learn to control our inner world, we don't let external factors, such as criticism or failure, shake our self-belief. To build a strong inner self, the first step is to be aware of yourself and understand that emotions are natural, but not something we must follow. Not being swept away by emotional waves helps you maintain calm and decisiveness in every situation. Stoicism teaches us that things we cannot control are not worth worrying about. Focus on what you can change and improve, and build a self-confidence that is not easily shaken. When your inner self is strong, you will find peace even in the most difficult situations, because you have mastered yourself. 8. The power of detachment. Detaching emotions from others is one of the key principles in Stoic philosophy. When you learn to separate your personal emotions from external influences, you will develop a strong mental resilience. This does not mean you don't feel or care about others, but it means learning not to let their emotions deeply affect your mental state. The power of detachment comes from the ability to maintain calm in any situation, no matter how much turmoil is happening around you. When you don't allow yourself to be swept up by the negative emotions of others, you can easily hold on to your perspective and make decisions based on reason, not emotion. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from within, not from external factors. Detaching emotions from others helps you live independently and not be influenced by reactions or hostility from those around you. When you can do this, you not only protect your inner peace, but also strengthen your mental resilience to face any challenges in life. 9. Transforming the fear of loss. The fear of loss is one of the most powerful and common emotions we experience in life. We fear losing loved ones, possessions, opportunities, or even control over the current situation. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us how to transform this fear into a strength that helps us grow and become more resilient. Stoicism encourages accepting that everything in life is subject to change. Instead of fearing loss, focus on releasing attachment to things beyond your control. Understanding that everything can be taken away in an instant will help you live more lightly, without fear, and find peace and acceptance. Transforming the fear of loss does not mean not loving or not being attached to what we have. It means that when we no longer cling too tightly to these things, we will learn to love and appreciate them without allowing the fear of loss to weaken our spirit. When the fear of loss no longer controls us, we will live freely and not let worries about the future affect our present. 10. Understanding attachment. Attachment is an important part of every human's life. We often seek connection with others, with our work, and with the values we hold dear. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us how to understand and manage attachment properly, so we are not dependent on it, while still maintaining freedom and peace within our souls. Proper attachment does not mean dependence or clinging. It is the ability to love and care without letting ourselves be swept away by uncontrolled emotions and desires. Stoicism encourages us to recognize that everything in life can change, and attachment is not always permanent. When we understand this, we will not be easily hurt when relationships or situations change. Attachment is a part of life, but we must know how to separate our emotions from dependency. This helps us maintain independence, build a strong inner self, and always keep peace in our minds, ready to face any changes without losing our sense of self. So now you have in hand 10 Stoic principles to detach emotions from others. However, applying them in real life won't always be easy. That's when perseverance and daily habits will help you gradually become someone with stronger emotional control. Start with small steps and trust that you'll see a noticeable change in how you face challenges. If you want to dive deeper into these powerful principles and learn how to practice them in life, don't hesitate to explore works by Stoic masters like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. For now, don't forget to share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Stoic tips. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts. Remember, mental strength starts with you.